Hey guys, we are working on congruent polygons and their corresponding parts, part 1. This is lesson 3.04. Alright, so what congruent statements is for the given triangles? So when triangles are congruent, their corresponding sides and angles are congruent. So you have to write the corresponding angles correctly. So this says angle ADC. So the first angle we want to look at is angle A. Well, this is the triangle they're talking about, ADC. This one on the left side. So we're writing that it is congruent to the angle on the right side. So if we look at angle A is congruent to angle A. So we write A. Now we're looking at angle D, the second one. So angle D is congruent to angle D. And then B here is corresponding with C. So let's check and see if we're right. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I was like, wait a minute. It's angle B. Sorry. There we go. I was like, what? Yes, C and B are corresponding. Alright, now we got to do a snip because we need a drawing. So we can figure this out. Alright, so let's draw some triangles. So we have triangle FGH is congruent to triangle. I know my triangles are terrible. So F corresponds with J, K corresponds with G, L corresponds with H. Okay? So let's do the angles first. They're the easiest. So K corresponds with G. F corresponds with J. And L corresponds with H. Okay? So if you want to write it out like this, these are congruent. And then I forgot my tick marks for this. Okay. So now, which GH is this right here? It corresponds with KL. You can also see with how the letters line up. JL is here. It corresponds with FH. And then we have FG. 1, 2, 3 corresponds with JK. Alright, we're just gonna kind of make this a little smaller. We can type in and see if we're right. Uh-oh. It won't show them at the same time. Right. That's okay. We'll just GJH. G J H and then KL FH. We only have one left. Check our answers and we take it. Alright, let's draw. All right, we got triangle A, B, C is congruent with D, E, F. It says that DF here is 12 and DE is 10. Measured angle E is 117. D is 27. And we're looking for this one, which would correspond with this. So triangle sum theorem, we can do 117 plus 27 plus our unknown angle equals 180. 117 plus 27 equals 144. So we subtract 144 from both sides, and we get 180 minus 144 equals 36. And then, we're also looking for AC, which is congruent to DF, so AC is 12. So 12 and 36. There we go. All right, these I like. We just have to see what's corresponding. So we're finding the measure of angle R. So this is just like flipped around. So R is corresponding with L, and it says the L is 30 degrees. Okay, and then we have LM, which is on this side of the right angle. So that means it corresponds with RS. So we just put in 6 square root of 3. And remember to use your calculator in your quiz, because sometimes if you don't, it will mark it wrong. And we don't want that to happen. Let's take a snip so we can draw our triangles. All right, triangle G, H, K, and triangle P, Q, R. PQ is 9.2, QR is 10.8, and PR is 12.1. So we're looking for GK, which is congruent with PR, so it should be 12.1. C. All right, once again, we have these flipped up triangles. What is the measure of angle T? So we know this one is 90, and R corresponds with L, so that makes that 30. So we're looking for the missing angle. So we can put in 180 minus the 90 that we know about, minus 30 that we know about, and we get 60. I know I didn't draw it out, but let's see if we got it right. And there's the explanation, all written out so well. All right, so angle E is here in the thing, so it corresponds with angle P. Okay, KM is the last two, so it corresponds with DY. All right, EY are the two endpoints, so PM is what it corresponds with. And ED are the first two letters, so this has to correspond with PK. Kind of the last one anyway, so there we go. Alrighty. So here we just have to check that the correct angles correspond. All right, so W, we look up here, W corresponds with H. So W is corresponding with H. So far, so good. T corresponds with Q. T and Q, perfect. G corresponds with A, G, A. So this one works. All right, G corresponds, what's up here, with Q. So G, no, this one doesn't work because G corresponds with Q. It doesn't work here. All right, W corresponds with H. That works. G corresponds with A. That works. T corresponds with Q. This one works. I already checked it on accident. Oops. All right, T corresponds with Q. That works. T, Q. G corresponds with A. G, A. G, A. All right. And W corresponds with H. W, H. So this one also works. There we go. Last one. So we're looking at EF. EF is the last two letters, so it has to correspond with BC. Angle E is in the middle, so corresponds with B. AC is the two end letters, so it has to correspond with DF. And C is the last angle, so F has to be the answer there. Let's see if we're right. Good job.